So I'm currently learning about electricity in school, and although I'm not super familiar with it in real life yet, I am pretty familiar with how electricity, or in this case, redstone, works in Minecraft. So let's get straight into the basics. So this red stuff on the ground here is redstone. As you can see, we can place it and it does stuff, and yeah. So this could be equated to like a real life power conductor like copper wire or something like that. Now here's the basic rules on how redstone works. The first one is that redstone cannot travel diagonally in any way. The second rule is that if redstone wants to point into, if you want redstone to point into a block, you have to make the redstone form a line into that block. You can't just have a single piece of redstone and expect it to point into the block. However, there are a few exceptions to this, notable ones being levers, dispensers, pistons, TNT, lamps, observers, target blocks, hoppers, and a lot more. The reason why some of these work is because every single one of these blocks, except for the stone in the corner, interacts with redstone in one way or another. Now I could go on about just this forever, however there's only 3 important things you need to know, is that these are receiving blocks, over here, these are sending blocks, and these are carrying blocks. In other words, these receive redstone, these power redstone, and these carry redstone. Now that you know that, let's get into some actual redstone designs. This is just a simple setup. So basically we have a lever, and then when you turn it on, it takes redstone and puts it in this redstone lamp and then lights it up. This setup is slightly more complicated. So when we flick the lever, the redstone lamp turns on because the redstone current is able to go through one block before it runs out. These are redstone repeaters. They're super duper useful for everything in redstone, and I'm about to tell you why. For one, repeaters are completely customizable, meaning the longer you set them back by right clicking on them, the longer it takes the redstone to go through them. Here's a direct comparison. The second useful part about them is that they can get around the rule of 1. Basically, when you turn this on, if this was a redstone dust, then it wouldn't be able to go through this block. But a repeater can't. Now we've been talking about standard levers to activate our power sources for the last little while. However, there's another way you can do it, which is with pistons and redstone blocks. A redstone block, put simply, is just a cube of conductivity. And a piston is just able to move blocks around with a redstone current. This is a redstone inverter, and this is a redstone torch. Redstone torches emit a redstone signal until you give it redstone power, then it'll turn off. Putting a simple block in redstone torch, although it looks simple, is super duper useful and allows you to invert redstone current. Now these are the most complicated part that we'll get into this video, which are observers. Every time I flick this lever, this light will flash on and off, regardless of which orientation the lever is in. And that's because observers aren't actually activated by redstone. Although levers do work, observers actually detect block updates, which is basically when you place a block or change a block in front of it, it'll emit a short redstone pulse. Another neat thing about observers is they each take 1 tick once you click them, which basically means a slight delay. Now I am fully aware that you probably have no idea what a tick is. Well, ticks in Minecraft happen 16 times in a real life second, and that just so happens to be the same measurement that repeaters use when you give them extra delay. This repeater is 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and 4 ticks, and redstone can be activated instantly. And here we can see that delay in action. And just like that, now you know over half of all the redstone methods that the professionals use in almost every single one of their creations.